Hello and welcome to Be Powerful with Liz and Lee. It's a new day and we're so glad you're here.
So you can expect to hear candid conversations on what it means to be powerful. Live authentically, live in the midst of ups and downs, productively, and above all else, joyfully.
We are so thankful for you, our community of listeners, and we hope you enjoy today's show. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Lee.
Do you know what the very best thing about being a lesbian is?
Oh, God. Let me count the ways. Okay, now we're going. Let's start there. Tell me the very best thing.
Well, I'll tell you and then you tell me.
Oh, this is really starting out well. I did not know we were going there. Per usual, we've talked a lot about this podcast previously, as in not at all. So go.
Okay. That I obviously am not real into like hair or makeup or fashion or anything.
Yes.
And so that you really are, and you like to get your lips really, 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 really lipstick.
They're on.
And so then if I need a little, you just kiss me and then
That's
I'll have
true.
a little and yours looks like less clowny.
It's just that's clowny. And the number two good thing about being a lesbian is that you can say things like, "You look less clowny when you do that,"
Right.
which is and it's okay.
It's okay.
Now, if
a man said that to you.
said that to me, I just like, what? I'm sorry, no, that's not appropriate at all. Yeah, there's a lot of good things going on here.
Okay, your turn.
I'm sorry, I just said it. I mean, you can say anything. I was just talking to somebody on the phone. Did you overhear this conversation? We were talking. She was like, your relationship is like my goal. And I'm like, what do you mean? You want to be like gay? And she's like, no. I just want this same thing with a man. And I'm like,
good luck.
I'm like, well, honestly, it is able. You can do that. You can do that. You know, you just got to find. It helps that that we are still best friends,
right?
And that it helps that we can talk about literally anything. And we. I was almost going to say we don't get offended, but you get offended by me.
I just did like 2 hours ago.
Every 5 minutes, you're like, I can't believe you just said that to me like that. And I'm like what? Anyway. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think as a matter of fact, I've made a decision today. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to make an announcement. Because if you make an announcement before you do something, then you better damn well do it, and you better do it well.
And you always better do it while the camera's rolling.
The camera is rolling. You know I like a camera.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to start a blog.
Okay.
I've already started a blog. It's been going on for years, but it's been on my computer.
Right.
And so instead of
just need to hit publish.
Yeah, it's going to publish out. Well, one of the very first articles that I'm going to write about, or maybe I just like the name of it. I like coming up with names of things.
You should be a jingle writer.
I could be. Whoever wants to hire a jingle writer, I'm your girl.
Headliner.
One of the headliners.
Clickbaiter. You're good at clickbait.
I am clickbait girl. One of the things I'm going to, title of one of the things is going to be, every night is girls' night and the sex is always good. So is that good?
I love it. I'm going to put that on your...
Yeah, on my tombstone?
Yeah, you won't have one, I guess.
No, it's going to be like a massive monument instead, right? Yeah, no.
Yes.
So anyway, it was interesting. So
congrats
that's what
on your to-be blog.
Yeah, that I've literally not done anything with, but I'm making that announcement right now.
I started one and wrote one entry and...
It's not too late.
Never return.
It's not too late. And it's going to be great.
Love sauce life. I'm going to get those recipes popping.
Love sauce life. That's weak. You got to come up with something better than that. I mean,
thank you.
What were you
the beauty of being a lesbian?
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell we were going to talk about.
No, I had a whole thing, and
I know exactly what.
What is
Let's
it?
first talk about your Band-Aids.
Oh,
somebody's been vaxxed up.
Here's one.
Vaxxed.
Is that one on?
That's two. You have.
I've got two. I'm like
COVID and
gun
flu
and
shot.
gun. Got the.
You keep showing those shoulders. They're amazing.
Well,
that's why I'm in a jean jacket.
I'm already getting sore. I had COVID in this arm, and I had flu shot in this arm,
which means the next 24 hours for me are going to be interesting.
You didn't get the shots.
Yeah, but you go down hard with these shots. You've never gotten, the sickness other than every time.
I'm like a puppy.
You just get sick when we have to do something.
Yeah. I do. They just
Like before we went on
COVID,
Tamron Hall, you got sick. Blah,
no,
blah,
no, no,
blah.
no. This is different. The COVID shot really makes me. I already have a reaction.
You're
to it
already
every time.
hot.
I am. This is why I'm still in my workout top.
Do you think you're going through menopause finally?
No, I'm not. I've already gone through menopause. I'm good to go there.
Well, I'm still going through it. So like last
So you're
week,
in a jacket and a turtleneck?
It's a tank, but
It's like 85 degrees
When
out
I
here.
yawn, it's okay.
Yeah, we're back outside on the porch because
So
it's still
nice.
hot and it's October.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's really no problem with the climate though. We're all going to be fine. And also,
No, yeah, when we left lunch a while ago, it's October. The azaleas were blooming.
I know.
I took a picture. Like,
know.
this is
I
not
know.
okay. And whoever thinks it's not happening, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's happening. And so we're on the back porch and we're watching the sun come down slowly. And so this lighting might be a little weird if you're on YouTube, but
It's okay.
we're hoping that the lighting actually enhances us.
Needed.
Yeah, needed. So, anyway.
All right. So what we're going to talk about today
Mhm.
is your favorite franchise other than Hilliard Studio Method. And it's called
I know what we're going to say now. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I'm laughing at your reaction to it.
Well,
You were late
I have lots to say here.
the Bachelor franchise, but we watched an episode of the Golden Bachelor.
no, we didn't watch an episode. We watched 5 minutes of it, maybe 10.
20.
Okay, whatever, until I literally had to go to the bathroom and throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't because you exaggerate and literally you didn't throw up.
I literally didn't, but I wanted to.
Because you can't throw up. I can throw up.
I've
You
only
can't.
thrown up like 5 times in my life, but could have thrown up.
It was taking you there.
I was going there. I was sick to my stomach.
Like that time in Rome.
As a matter of fact, no, not like that. But as a matter of fact, I think we said, I don't know, last year on a podcast, I think maybe I made a statement because I've never watched The Bachelor. It seems to me really stupid, the part times I've ever gotten on. And as Sarah, one of our great trainers, said to me today, she goes, that's the whole point, Liz.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
entertainment.
stupid. And I'm like, well, this is why everybody's so damn stupid. Like the whole world is like their brain rhythm. We're just getting stupider and stupider because we watch things like The Bachelor. Anyway, I thought this is going to definitely be stupid. So I'm going to watch how silly this show is, and it'll be fun. It was even my idea. We were having dinner in the Blue Room, and we turned it on.
COVID Cafe.
COVID Cafe back in the day, and the guy's like 72.
No, he's 69, I think. I think y'all are right.
I don't know what he is. All I know
Gary.
is he needs to be quietened down and taken away. I felt,
No, you don't let people do that as they
come
age,
on.
and he is expressing himself in freedom.
No, he's not. He's lying like a damn dog. I'm telling you, and then, okay, I'm sure he's a great guy, but again, I'm sure he's not. Because anybody that can come on and be that fake just for whatever he's getting, I mean, I know I like to be in front of a camera. I'm in front of a camera right now,
Right.
but I'm not coming on fake. This is,
No, you're not.
if you're going to say you're going to come on and I'm going to be some guy that's 70 years old, he's actually 72 because I paid attention.
I trust you.
Because I was like, okay, he looks pretty good. But then
Yeah.
he opened his mouth and then he started fake crying about his dead wife. And then these women, all between 60 and 75, start piling out of this van. And I know y'all that watch The Bachelor are like, Liz, could you get to the part that we don't know? Because I've never watched it. I didn't know all these women rode together in some giant van, then got out
limo.
and made absolute fools of themselves. They get out, they've got their hair all big like they're 14 again. Way too much makeup. They're trying everything they can to get his attention. And I'm sitting here going, these are 60-year-old women. These women are my age. Actually, I'm 69. And they're making absolute fools of themselves. No woman my age is going to legitimately, first of all, want a man that bad. Okay? If she does, she's got a problem, right?
I guess he has money.
No, I don't know what this motivation is.
Right. I mean, in
Like,
the
what is it? They're acting like
younger
idiots.
iterations of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, I mean, they're going for 15 minutes of fame. So, I mean,
Okay, fine.
I
I'm
guess-
going to give him that. If I was going to say, hey, I just want to get on and I want to get my 15 minutes of fame, am I going to go on there and act like a giggly little teenager when they've already said, here's Liz Hilliard, she's 69 years old, and go, oh my God, I'm going to show you my naked body under this outfit, which one lady did. She like stripped down and went, here I am. And I was like,
Well, she had like a
Are you freaking
tan
kidding
camisole
me?
on or something.
And I'm like, I'm just so embarrassed for all of the whole United States of America that watches this. If you think this is not damaging to us as a nation, as a group of people, and at least to 60-year-old women, then think again. I was so appalled. And then I started thinking, oh my God, have I ever acted like that?
No, you have not.
And I'm like, oh man. I mean, that was bad. I'm never going to watch it again. It's gross.
Really?
It's gross. It's gross. And I'm not going to go into the other thing, but anyway.
What?
Well, anybody that I had stated before, I could not be friends with anybody that ever been on The Bachelor, ever watched The Bachelor, or even talks about The Bachelor. And then I went on and I watched this, brain. It's like somebody is putting Novocaine into my brain as I'm watching this thing.
And
Like it's just numbing me. And then I'm going, oh my God, it's actually something that's painful. Numb this side too. And then you're just numb and you're crazy. It's like, what the fuck? This needs to stop. You need to lean into the mic.
Sorry, you're killing me. This is hysterical.
Anyway.
Well, A, you're late to the game.
I know.
B, you're absolutely right. C, let's talk about one of the major problems I have. Right, it's not reality TV. Okay,
No, it's fake TV.
Yeah, I know.
And they're selling it as reality TV. Why don't they here we got this really cool fake TV. They're going to see how stupid they can act and how much they can embarrass themselves. And we're all going to either go along with the joke, but we're not going to believe it's reality TV.
No one does anymore, I don't think, unless
So it's a
you
misnomer.
are growing up. If my daughter or son,
he's going to
if
see
they
that,
were
he's gonna
watching
go, oh,
The
wow, does Liz
Bachelor
act like
thinking, okay, hang on. Hold that thought. We're going to put a pin on does Liz act like that, because I know a huge part. Anyway, put a pin in it. I'm going back to if my son or daughter were watching The Bachelor or Bachelorette, I would have the concern,
Right.
This is not how you date. You shouldn't be 20
Sort of like
versus...
watching porn to find out about sex.
Yeah, you shouldn't be 20 versus 1 in a dating
However,
scenario.
that is reality
You shouldn't
video.
live in a house and be catty fighting over one person. You shouldn't, I'm saying a lot of shouldn'ts, but
Who wants to be 65 and fighting over an old codger with hearing
who
aids?
wants to be 25 fighting with 20 other women over that? Over roses and not real, right? So yes,
it's starting to get queasy. Yeah,
it's the COVID shot.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one. Number two is that the numbing part, the Novocaine, that's what we're desiring as a culture because life's hard and crazy or whatever. So we turn to reality TV to numb out and watch a train wreck because it's better than our own wreck.
Well, I am
and
all
that's
about,
sad, but it's true.
I hear your point. I take your point, but let's call a thing what it is. It's not reality TV.
Well, I know
it's
that.
called fake TV, and we need to call it fake TV. And then we go, oh, wow, let's go watch some fake TV and relieve our anxiety about how tough life is.
Yeah.
Okay? So I think that would be the answer. And then nobody's going, this is reality. Because some people think it is.
Probably.
I mean, if you live to be 60 years old and you still act like a fool, do not go on television. Just don't do it. And I bet you right now, some of our haters are like, well, you're acting like a fool.
I know. I was
and
about
you're
to
on
say.
YouTube.
Yes.
And truthfully, that's your impression and you get to have that.
You get to have it.
You know what? I'm not coming on fake. I'm coming on telling the truth. I mean, and that's my thought.
Okay.
Yeah. So
the pin part, what we put a pin in is that part of your severe distaste for watching The Golden Bachelor was that you are thinking that everyone's going to look at someone your age and think that you behave that way.
Yeah, I really want to dress up and get naked in front of a guy I've never met.
Or make him dance.
Or make him dance. Or wear some kind of... One girl had on a negligee that was just pushing all of her skin over the back, the bra fat thing. She was a very attractive woman. She didn't need to do that. She did not need to do that. No. And she was dancing all around. And I'm like, you would look really good. Because she's a pretty woman, nice body, but just so nasty. Trashy. Embarrassingly so. I'm like, oh, okay.
And you need to understand, though, that the Bachelor and Bachelorette of younger ages, I don't want anybody to think that that's how I act. Like, it's the
Right.
same thing.
Right.
Everyone knows that that's a little bit ridiculous.
Right.
And so I don't think you need to worry that people are going to now decide
Right.
based on one season or episode of the Golden Bachelor that
Golden
you're,
Bachelor.
because you're of the same age,
Yeah.
that you behave like
Yeah.
that. It doesn't correlate. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, I'm going to
So don't
go with
worry.
that. I'm
Don't
just going
worry.
to say, I want America to know that that's not how people act. And if you're watching TV and going, I want to be more like them. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking. All I know is this is the most ridiculous. It was an exhibition of stupidity on fire, and it should have burned up. I mean, it should have just burned the reel. It was
I feel like now we have to watch it. We have to follow this
I
out.
can't
we
watch
have
anymore. I mean,
we have
first
to
of all,
follow through.
He fake cried over his wife's death. Come on.
I thought he had a picture of her and he did his little montage.
She looked kind of cute.
And I thought he was just going to be like, good night, and flip the picture frame over and be like, whoa, now I'm going to party. But I mean, listen, he might find love.
Yeah, fake love. Anyway, I'm all about
a lot
real
of them
love.
have gotten married.
Well, that doesn't mean they're, I don't know, maybe. Okay,
And stayed married.
You're exactly right. Who brought that up? Somebody did give me that point and say, yes, some of them are really married. Great. I'm so glad. I just can't relate. And you know what? I just can't
I'm glad
relate.
it's not for you.
It's not for me. I do have a theory, though, that is part of a problem that is going on in this country is just people think all this fake stuff is real. And the more you buy into that, the more miserable your life is. And I just really want them to know they might want to think twice before they watch that stuff. Anyway, that's enough of that.
I don't know. It's quite entertaining to hear you talk about it. I have you on video during the pandemic.
Yeah, I
And
remember
Will
that.
Arnett on the other day said plandemic. He threw that in. It was really
plandemic?
funny.
Okay.
It was really funny. He pulled it back. I have footage of you during the pandemic, The Bachelor, or something.
Yeah.
Whatever of them it was on, and you went off, and I recorded it, and it's really funny. So you've always felt this way.
I've always felt this way,
Stayed
but
true to your distance.
But I've never ever watched an episode. I've watched parts of one because you had it on or somebody had it on. Or I listened to a friend of mine saying, oh, did you see The Bachelor? I'm like, I'm just going to turn this on and see what everybody thinks about it or see what it is. I'm missing something. What? No, I wasn't missing anything. What they're missing is their own reality check. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. So also we didn't watch the whole episode. You don't even know who got the rose.
I don't want to know.
You don't know which.
I hope it's the naked girl. Yeah.
I think we need to follow up and watch.
I think if you want to find real love, I can tell you how to find real love.
How?
Yeah.
Date your best friend?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, first of all, okay, I don't know how you find real love, but when you find real love, it is not, because I can't tell you how to find real love. I found real love with you, unbeknownst to me. I was attracted to you, unbeknownst to me. If you had handed me a rose and gone, I pick you, I'd have gone, and you're now fired and I never want to see you
I'm going to
again.
put that thorn in your face. But don't you find that fascinating that when they get to the end, that the male or the woman, whomever, literally is like in distress because they can't choose which one to propose to marry. They're
you're acting like I've
literally
seen this because I haven't
confused
seen
again.
this
Well,
part.
at the end, they bring in Neil Lane and they give him a diamond and they all dress up and
They
they're
get diamonds?
sweating and they
That's
do
good.
this big proposal.
You got a diamond.
And they each come out. I did. The one girl comes out, and the first one out of the limo is getting the axe. So he has to break up with her right there, but he's just slept with her and told her how much he loves her. And
they're going to sleep together?
Oh, they all, yes, that's the whole thing.
I thought this was during the family hour on television, on regular ABC TV.
No. Another problem.
They're going to sleep together.
Well, they close it. It gets to,
Wow.
They all are
That is
doing
exactly what I'm here for, to see a 72-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman doing it on national television. Cannot wait for that episode. I mean,
They do. What happens? They do.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Like at the end, they get an overnight. That's what happens. And the guest, the host gives
don't have
them
to worry about pregnancy.
a card with a key in it. And it's like, do you want to use this? And they're all like, yeah, let's go.
I'm going to
have
get on
sex.
that thing.
So they go
I'm
to
gonna
their
get
rooms,
on that thing.
and then they shut the door,
and I'm going to blow
the cameras
some minds
leave.
on that thing. I am going to get on. I'm going to apply to go on to the Golden Bachelor.
You're going to be the Golden Bachelorette.
I'm going to be the Golden Disruptor. It's going to be so much fun. Are you kidding? Do you think I could get myself on that show?
So at the end, he for sure, and he slept with all of them by now.
He slept with all of them?
Of course.
Is he taking Viagra? What's happening?
I don't know, but at the end, it's the last 3. And so he has an overnight with all of them. And then one kicks
Is this
the
okay
curb,
with everybody?
and then he has an engagement
What
on
about
the
the
next
Christians?
one.
I mean, for God's sake.
Oh, they're all Christians.
I thought there was a rule about that. Anyway, I am not going to call in the morality police here,
right now.
but it seems to me like there's an issue here with promiscuity. I'm using. We're changing the lighting.
Earlier today, you said you felt like your mom, and you kind of sounded like one.
I did. Let me get a little closer to you.
come
The
this way.
sun is like going down, and it's going right down into my eyes. So there it is.
I'm glad we've hashed that out. We're gonna keep watching
We are.
because I'm gonna be entertained.
I'm going to need
watching
drugs,
you watch
hard drugs, yeah, or hard alcohol. One. Yeah, but no, I might have to see the sleeping together part.
I know.
And see if I can handle that.
Well, we don't know how it works
Yeah.
on the Golden Bachelor, so we need to tune in since this is the first one.
Are they going to, because they showed his not earpods, his hearing aids. So do you think they'll show him taking Viagra and stuff?
Probably.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Probably.
Okay. All right. Do you see me in the sun?
You look great. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right.
You look a little evil.
Well, you wait till you see me on the Golden Bachelor.
Last week you were talking about all your multiple fiancés.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, same thing.
I was 20 and I was not on The Bachelor. And as a matter of fact,
So
if there
what
had been a
makes you
camera
different?
nearby, I would have run the other way.
Just
Yeah.
checking. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not passing moral judgment on anybody. For God's sake, I don't have the right to do that, and nor do I want to. I'm just passing judgment on the fact that this is not reality TV.
Okay.
This
yeah.
is not reality
know.
anything. Not only is it not, it embarrasses people of a certain age that they still want to act like a teenager. I don't act like a teenager. I would hope that
Yes, you do.
I don't act like a dumbass.
Well, you
or maybe I do.
okay? No, I'm going to challenge that a little. I'm not saying a teenager, like a
Yeah.
silly girl, but I mean, you act young and vibrant, and I think
yeah.
that's great that these people have this opportunity.
No, but they're being silly. I'm sorry. First of all, the hair pieces are everywhere. And then they're like throwing their hair around and they're putting all this makeup on. And then they're trying to wear like what your daughter just wore to homecoming or something. And it just really doesn't work because it just doesn't work.
And
I'm being now
second
it
of all,
sounds like I'm
Anna
just critical
has
of me.
not had homecoming, and she will not look at a hoe.co.
Well,
she
she'd be
wants
the
it
only
not
one.
tight and
Can we
not
talk
too
about
short.
that for a minute?
Go ahead.
Because hoe.com is on fire. I don't even know if there's a hoe.com, but if y'all look on Instagram at all these like homecoming girls, and these are girls we know that are really adorable and nice. Boy, do I sound like the moral police, but they're really wearing some
They're short.
tight, like you don't have to go far to get into that. I mean, you know, it's right there at it.
Lots of roses being given to those.
And that's
okay
fine.
dresses.
Hey, they own it. They're owning it. They are all owning it. I'd much rather see those girls. And I'd rather see them get out of a limo and get roses and do all those things. They're the people that should be on these shows, not these guys. Yeah.
I think you're just being ageist now.
No, I'm not being ageist. I'm just being realityist. These are people that are going to actually feel that way and act that way.
That's right.
They would be like, oh my God, he's going to give me a rose. Yay. And you believe them.
Okay. I think we need to have Brooke Hall on.
I think you're right. She does like The Bachelor.
She does. And so we need to check in if she's been watching this.
Yeah.
And she did a homecoming dress, more appropriate little reel that was very good.
And I want to get off of appropriate. That is one of my least favorite words. And I think we've been using it and I've been sounding like the moral
that's a
police.
good call.
And everyone is in they get to do the freedom of being an individual is you get to decide what you want to do. But when I look at a group of hoe.com dresses that they don't seem like they're being very individualistic.
No, not at
They
all.
seem like they're really going along with the crowd, which they're all trying to act something. I don't know what it is. I'm not worried about it. I don't have a little hoe to worry about. You're the one that has that. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Mine I didn't do that.
No,
My daughter didn't do that.
Our dresses were different in the 90s.
Yeah. They were in the 70s too. That was my decade. The 70s.
Speaking of your decades,
Yeah.
Birthday. We're gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah, we are. Because I've got a new plan, but we're not going to we'll share it on the air.
Okay. Secret. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zip it.
It's either going to be we're going to get out of here or we're going to have some kind of big hoopla. Let us know if y'all want to come or no. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
No.
We're either going to make it a big deal or
It's going to be a big deal no matter what.
oh, it's a big deal. Turning 70 is a huge big deal. Raise your hand
I mean,
if you ever
someone
thought
like-
you get to be 70.
If someone would like to sponsor it, then anyone is welcome. Okay?
we'll get the Bachelor, the Golden Bachelor, to sponsor it.
See, you'd pimp yourself out for a birthday party for fucking sure. You'd be like, I'll go on the Golden Bachelor if you throw me a birthday
if they
party.
let me write my own script, oh, I would kill it on the Golden. Are you kidding me? I would destroy the Golden Bachelor. I would strip him down to his absolute bare minimum skeletal self
Jesus.
and expose what a fake this person is. And then I would go, let me see that picture of your wife again.
Oh my God.
Now let me see the picture that your daughters have of your wife and see if they're the same thing. And maybe they were. Just saying.
What, you think he's fake to his wife is to his children?
I don't know. This is the most fake human I've ever run into on television.
On television.
I mean,
poor Gary. Gary didn't
his name is
deserve
Gary?
this. Yes, Gary.
Gary
just wants a second chance at love.
Gary wants
You got
publicity.
a second chance, and so do you.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. Yeah. Well, we did go on the Tamron Hall show, so there you go.
Yeah, we did.
And I bet you, we do have a lot of haters. It's hard to, like admit that to ourselves sometimes, but we have a lot of hate followers like on Instagram and stuff.
They say things, and some of them really hit.
Yeah, they do. They do. It's
Mind your own business.
Yeah. Well, when you go on national TV, you are open game.
Well,
So
right, we're crushing poor Gary right now. But someone said, she's using you. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And you go, for what?
Yeah, what are you? Yeah, one of your people on Instagram that you really usually gives you nice comments was like, when are you going to figure out that old bag isn't using you? She didn't say old bag.
No, she didn't.
Okay. I read.
You like to exaggerate.
Yeah. She was like, and why does everybody think I'm using you? How about you're using me, for God's sake? You're the one that made us stick together when I wanted to separate. Remember? Because I was like, there's no way. I don't think we can do this. And you're like, we're doing it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've trapped you. You're the victim.
Could I be the victim for a minute? Because all the people that write into us, which we do let things like go right over our heads and around our minds, and sometimes the darts do hit sometimes. Yeah. But and now they don't bother me too much when they say that I'm the predator, but I'm just tired of it. I'm so not the predator here. You are. If there's a predator on this porch, it's wearing a white jacket.
Well, it worked. You gave me a diamond or two.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
And that was,
I think
you're
you like
after
it.
diamonds.
You like it.
I didn't give you roses, so.
Oh, please don't ever give me roses.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, since we are national TV people, we've been on it too. We get to speak about these people being on TV.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That was funny.
That was fun. So, I'm a member of SAG. We talked about that on the last one too. And I know when I'm acting and I know when I'm not.
Do I?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even like you if you were fake, right?
Right.
I wouldn't even
Vice
talk to you.
versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I am going to call you.
When are you fake?
I'm never fake. When you're acting.
When are you acting?
Well, back in the day, the reason I got my SAG card.
You don't do that anymore.
No, but I wish I would. Well, SAG's on strike, but that'd be great. Y'all call me if you want me to do a commercial. I used to do commercials. I wasn't like an actress. I used to do like national commercials for like Kohl's and Lazy Boy and, really tie-in stuff.
That's awesome.
But those are the people with the money. They're selling all those chairs and things. And if I don't even know if they're still in business.
You don't look.
Is Lazy Boy in business?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Maybe they could sponsor us.
I used to get paid real money for just sitting around on furniture and then get up and talk about it.
Yeah.
I know.
Our model.
That's true. Yeah, Brooke. I know.
Those.
Brooke's our local beautiful model. And when she was like 14, her mom called me and said, could you pick her up and take her to this fashion show? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. She goes, I'd really like for you to keep an eye on her. And I'm like, oh man, you know who you're talking to.
Woman.
I love Brooke. We became friends. She was 14. I was like 34 or more probably than that. So I was probably closer to 40 because I modeled straight on up.
I know.
About your age, I finally went, it's probably time to quit now.
Well, now they tell you you're too You don't look old enough to like be an accurate model.
Right. Well, no, it's because I don't have gray hair.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not going to have gray hair. So, and if I was really wanting to be a model.
Will you ever have gray hair?
I have it, but I'm not going to show it. It's actually white as white can be, but
which is pretty.
Yeah, no, it's not. Not on me.
Okay. Have you seen yourself with white hair?
No, I mean, I love Jane Fonda. She's like my heroine, and I watched her. You just go one day, done. I'm going gray now. Mm-hmm. She's beautiful, but she was ready. She wasn't ready before that. She's had a lot of things that she's done to her body and her face and stuff. And she's genuine and authentic and gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I've always admired that. And she went gray one day, and that's what I'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Not yet.
You'll just come home one day and you'll go, whoa, whiplash. There it is.
Those bi-weekly hair appointments will cease to exist. Sorry, Jacqueline.
Yeah. No, then
Get them while you can.
She has to do some kind of like a treatment to make it really shiny and white.
Oh, they do that?
They do that. Yeah. Yeah, those gray-haired ladies, they still got to work on it.
All right. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you hot yet?
No.
I am burning hot.
It's finally your turn. I'm always sweaty when we record, and you're not, or I'm not.
Well, I'm in the sun, but I'm also like.
No, it's your.
You think it's the COVID thing?
Does it hurt if I touch it?
No.
Let me see the other one. Does that hurt?
No. I just got them. They're fine.
I know, but you're going to go down soon. You're going to get a fever and feel bad. You always do.
That's really nice of you to like go ahead and proclaim that out in the universe. So
yeah, I'm ready for it.
That's okay. I'm ready too.
I'll nurse you.
I love being nursed. That'll be fun.
Oh my God, that face you just gave me.
What we came on to do today was to really just proclaim that part of the reason that America is having such a hard time with facing their own realities is that they're filling their bodies and minds filled with things that are fake.
Not reality.
Not just the television they're watching, but the food they're watching and eating. So,
and any of the content you're engaging with.
Yeah.
I mean, how much can you trust on the scrollogram?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I like that term, scrollogram.
Scrollogram. That's a good one.
It is a scrollogram.
Yeah.
I coined that. I get credit.
Yeah. You do.
Or the TikToks.
You do.
The TikToks.
I don't watch the TikToks.
I
watch the Insta media. That's what I call it.
That's what you do call it, Insta media.
Yeah.
No, anytime Anna says something at home, Pup and I go, I don't know how she phrases it, but we're like, on TikTok.
Yeah.
She gets all her information from TikTok.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever y'all want to do to your children is your business. My child is grown and all set. And,
no, we're never ever set.
Yeah. Well, that's true. We're not set. So yeah, we're always growing, and I'm growing now. I'm going through a real growth pattern now.
I know.
In a big way. Not physically, every way but physically.
Okay.
I'm really I have a whole new concept about how I want to deal with life. And and you're still a part of that, right?
Phew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skin of my teeth.
Yeah.
So is that the phrase?
Yeah. Skin of your teeth.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. It never has.
That's really dumb.
Sayings don't have to make sense.
I know. We said a lot of them last week. Skin of your teeth.
So we've had, this is the second podcast of kind of like nonsensical randomness. I promise we're going to come back with some real substance on the next one. But right now we're just like in shock over the
Golden Bachelor.
Well, not just that. It's just an indication of the mindlessness that we surround ourselves in, and that we are trying to be more mindful in the midst of mindlessness. And just keep watching PBS and Henry Louis Gates. Because that is like really my favorite thing.
It really is.
I love it, love it, love it. If you really loved me, you would get me on his show for my 70th birthday.
I tried to get him into your home for your 64th
I know, and
birthday.
You told him all kinds of nonsense. Like, yeah, he just was like.
He wrote back, so we have a connection. And
I would call that a connection.
It's a connection.
He has got a mark by your name. Do not respond to this one, because you will get a rabbit hole you don't want to go down.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. So
we can all try again.
I'm getting ready to get in full sun, and we have done another 30, 40 minutes of Liz and Lee being ourselves.
Shooting the shit.
Yes. This episode is called Shooting the Shit. We're promised to come back with a little more substance as soon as we find some. But right now,
there were substance
we're not finding a lot of substance out there. We were looking and we can't find it. And, I'm doing all this writing and reading that is really deep and fun and all that. But not quite ready to go.
Stay tuned for the blog.
Stay tuned. It's like a stay tuned, an attitude. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to us today, wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, you can now find our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. If you liked it, please share, rate, and review. We love 5 stars. And we hope you'll work out with us online or in studio at HilliardStudioMethod.com.